Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Arabong Hilaw, PSKSA.
If I can do it in 1 week, magre-resign ka?
Yes.
O sige, call ako. Call ako. So, Mr. President, we will meet tomorrow. And I will bring an IT expert. You bring the list of the 160 hospitals and all of this case rate. Okay? No, sir, hindi pwedeng tungu-tungulan dito sa Senate. Seryoso tayong pinag-uusapan. Be here at 4 o'clock tomorrow? Can you be here at 4 o'clock tomorrow? PhilHealth, President?
Yes, according to the PhilHealth president.
Okay. The yes is okay. So my staff, please make sure. Oh, sir. Kulang or what yung vaccine?
So no, I was saying that the issue raised by Senator Tulfo is on expired medicines na hindi nagagamit. So sayang, di ba? Sayang ang pera ng tao. Tapos sabi ko, in the previous budget defense just last week, meron namang si Senate President asked naman about yung supplies naman na kulang. So I was saying that it's two issues on the different side of the coin, di ba? Yung on the one hand, may gamot na kulang, nauubusan, hindi ma-deliver sa tao. On the other hand, there are other medicines na sobra-sobra at nasasayang ang pera.
And that is the answer of the DOH.
It's not my answer, it's the answer of
Yes.
DOH.
So let
His
me
Honor
just
is
say,
correct.
for the record, it's completely wrong. And they are, I'm not allowed to say bini-BS tayo, no? Because you talk to all the mayors, and I'm married to a mayor, they're either late, kulang, or malapit na mag-expire. All around the world, ang flu vaccine, lalo sa matatanda, ay binibigay ng March at April. Even assuming na naganggaling pa sa Western countries yung flu vaccines ng March or April, sabihin mo nang dumating dito ng August or July, ngayon po, November 26, wala pa ho silang vaccine for flu. And it expires on December 31. Yung mga matatanda na iba, ayaw na nila ng flu vaccine ng November late. Ngayon, late na late. Secondly, doon sa routine vaccine that you fought for, Madam Chair, that you fought for, ever since Secretary Herbosa took over, it's late or kulang. Wala talaga, hindi dumadating. Wag nila sabihin may sobra and ibang issue yon. And etong problema, Senator Tulfo, thank you for this time. Yung parents, ayaw nang pabukunahan yung ibang anak kasi nagdi-deliver sila 1 month na lang, expired na eh. Paano nangyari yun? Pumunta ka sa private doctor, 2, 3, 4 years yung expiration ng ibang vaccines. I'm not talking about the flu, I'm talking about the routine. So in my time, I don't want to take the time of Senator Risa and Senator Tulfo. We'll go into that, Madam Chair. Pero, you know, sabihin na nila kung anong problema, kung bakit 2 years na eh. 2 years na, parating late. If you want, patuloy natin to tomorrow. Let's randomly call 10 mayors and 10 governors. They'll tell you all the same thing. The DOH is not delivering enough. Tapos pag nag-deliver late, tapos pag nag-deliver ready to expire na ito. Can you imagine last year? Maraming hindi na bakunahan, tapos na yung pandemic. Nung pandemic nga, gumawa ng paraan eh. Na kahit na naka-lockdown, nagkakagulo yung mga health, yung mga experts natin kung paanong ituloy yung bakuna. Pero last year, nandyan lahat ng pera, lahat ng bakuna nandyan. Hindi nila ma-deliver. Panay excuses eh. Madam Chair, last point. Hindi pwedeng bumili ang LGU eh. So wala silang choice. Ibigay na lang ng DOH yung pera sa LGU, sila bibili. Maraming vaccine nung yung routine sa mga bata, hindi pwede. So, Mr. Chair, sorry, Senator Tulfo, alam mo naman, respeto ko sa iyo at never ako nag-i-interrupt. Pero
That's okay.
yung ganong klaseng sagot ng DOH, wag tayo magbuluhan dito. Health ng mga bata to eh, future ng bansa to, tapos ganyan ang sagot natin na meron ganito, merong, hindi totoo yun. 2 years na. Kailan magbabago yan? Can you guarantee us? O yun, isang tanong lang. Can you guarantee us in 2026 there will be no delays? Because if not, let's get a secretary who can. Cambodia at saka Laos hindi nalilate yung bakuna Pilipinas nalilate yung bakuna. Sorry for that, Mr. President.
Yes, this is of the record. There is an appeal from the Secretariat. Baka raw pwedeng sa bahay na lang kayo mag-usap na mga kapatid.
Mr. President.
That's off the record. Anyway, levity aside, kindly proceed, Senator Alan.
Mr. President, it's a very good suggestion except that sa bahay, ate ko siya, so hindi ko pwedeng takutin sa quorum. Pangalawa ho, si Secretary, pag dito, nangangako. Pag sa labas ng Senate, hindi. Hindi naman tinutupad ang pangako. So at least dito, napapangakuan man lang tayo. So Mr. President, good evening sa inyo. Thank you for
Please
your
proceed.
patience. So pangalawang gabi ko na po ata to, pero pound for pound kay Senator Coco, mas maikli naman po so far. Hindi pero grabe naman, ang ganda naman ng performance niya. No? Senator Pia, Madam Chair, may I ask a few questions, please?
Of course.
I will limit my questions to 2 questions para makauwi ng maaga. 2 questions to you, then the rest kay Secretary na.
So ako lang ang makakauwi, hindi yung presiding officer, hindi yung majority floor leader, at hindi yung staff. Ako lang pala yung pauwiin. Maraming salamat. Mahal talaga ako ng kapatid ko
Hindi kasi napapagalitan mo ako sila hindi. LGU, ano yung rules sa no balance? LGU hospitals?
Indigent, no balance billing. Case rate only in a basic accommodation.
So why don't we start calling it a case rate rather than no balance or zero balance? Para hindi natin nalilito yung publiko. That's why you're supposed to have periodic surveys. But nowadays with digital, and because you regulate hospitals, you cannot send to all the hospitals one piece of paper, or you cannot send a iPad na sasagutin nila, then they give it to you at sasagutin?
For your information, the PhilHealth is currently doing what's called shadow billing for the diagnosis-related groups.
Sir,
So
you're not
because we're going to
answering my
change-
questions. Nandun ako sa inyong survey sa case rate para
The
malaman
survey
nyo.
is the shadow billing of how much each case costs currently in several hospitals.
And how
I think
long-
160 hospitals.
It's November.
PhilHealth is doing
It's
this.
November now. Taguig has 1.3 million residents. We have about 160 to 180,000 households. Every quarter, we do a survey with 200 questions at least per household. Every quarter. It's November now. Why can you not have the survey para alam talaga natin magkano? So, if you're going to tell me,
You asking about a household survey
No,
done
I'm
by
telling
PSA
you
or
that-
a survey of hospitalization?
we're surveying 160,000 households every 3 months.
Household, not
You-
hospitals.
Not hospitals.
So we're surveying hospital
Yes.
costs.
So isn't it easier for you? You're going to do 160 hospitals na under your regulation, hindi nyo matapos kaagad?
It's ongoing. We're doing it. Kailan matatapos?
It's November na eh.
Yes. For the survey to be completed, it's about 5 to 6 million claims that they started
Sir,
to average the
You
cost.
don't need the claims. Ang pinag-uusapan dito, costing analysis. All you have to do is ask all the hospitals yung bawat magkano yon.
So when there is a claim, there is also the actual cost and the bill. So PhilHealth has all that data.
Kaya nga
So there
pinapahirap.
it's doing the survey
Mr.
of
Secretary,
5,000.
Mr. Secretary, learn to listen then. I'm telling you, pinapahirapan nyo ang sarili nyo. Ito, cesarean section, 23,000 to 58,000 pesos. Sa Fabella, 37,000 pasok. Sa Makati Med, 18 to 240,000. All you have to do is ask Makati Med to average that for you. You send the survey forms, they send it back. You're talking about 160 hospitals. Kayang gawin ng 1 linggo yan. Pinapahirapan nyo sarili nyo. So, 2024, that's 9 years hindi kayo nag-survey. Sorry, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22. 7 years. So last year, nilagyan nyo na lang percentage. Ngayon, November na, wala pa rin. So habang wala yan, niloloko natin ang tao sa billing nila. Kasi announce tayo ng announce na don't worry, may PhilHealth, lahat kayo, membro, may zero billing, may billing, may ganitong programa, etc. Litong-lito na sila. Di ba? So why don't we simplify it? Oh, so assuming we do it your way, when will you get the average? When will you get the cost analysis survey results?
Middle of 2026.
If I can do it in 1 week, magre-resign ka?
Yes.
O sige, call ako. Call ako. So, Mr. President, we will meet tomorrow. And I will bring an IT expert. You bring the list of the 160 hospitals and all of this case rate. Okay? No, sir, hindi pwedeng tungo-tungo lang dito sa Senate. Seryoso tayong pinag-uusapan. Be here at 4 o'clock tomorrow? Can you be here at 4 o'clock tomorrow? PhilHealth, President?
Yes, according to the PhilHealth president.
Okay. The yes is okay. So my staff, please make sure. Oh, sir, do you acknowledge na yung present 80% nyo, marami pa rin doon ang sobrang kulang?
80% of...
No, yung inyong plus 30% plus 50%, do you acknowledge na marami pa rin na hindi na if you average it out and go to different hospitals, kulang siya?
Yes, that's why PhilHealth is trying to go to DRG. Because what happens is in a case rate, the diversity of costing is so high. So
do you acknowledge na yung present 80% nyo, marami pa rin doon ang sobrang kulang?
80% of...
No, yung inyong plus 30% plus 50%, do you acknowledge na marami pa rin na hindi na if you average it out and go to different hospitals, kulang siya?
Yes, that's why PhilHealth is trying to go to DRG. Because what happens is in a case rate, the diversity of costing is so high, so wide. Because it's so wide, there will be people that will be paying more, will spend more, and there will be people who are spending less. By going to DRGs, the payment scheme becomes more accurate.
How long do you need to shift to that scheme?
Middle of 2026 to pilot the DRG.
So ipapilot nyo pa
Right
lang.
now, it's actually being implemented as a zero shadow.
Yeah, Mr.
shadow
Secretary,
billing.
what I'm trying to tell you is even in the present cost analysis, you can do it right away and people won't suffer. But hindi nyo nalang aminin na kulang ang pera nyo, kaya hindi nyo magawa, kaya hindi nyo matupad yung pangako dun sa law na zero billing. Kasi kung yung even on the cost analysis, madaling gawin yun. Kasi mag-a-average ka eh. Kahit naman sa present nyo ngayon, nakalagay dito, let's say, coronary artery disease, bypass, 660 to 960, it's still naitama nyo nga yun sa yung sa bypass na mahal nga yun Kaya nyo naman itama sa iba Diba? Kasi you're in the Senate All you have to do is we finish that survey and tell us, sir, if you don't give us more money, hindi namin mababayaran. We don't expect you naman to pick from your own pocket Di ba? Pag natapos natin tong lahat na survey na to at lalabas, eto yung number of patients, average, eto yung pera. Mr. Senators, Congressmen, Mr. President, you're giving us 60 billion. Pero sa computation namin, pag inayos namin yung case rate, 120. So ang kaya lang namin sa mga to, libre o kaya 50%. Di ba? Garbage in is garbage out eh. If we do not have these rates, and we haven't had it accurately till 2017, we cannot really tell people na isi-zero billing namin kayo. Pwede ba, kung cesarean, pwede ba pagdating sa heart center, boss, cesarean ako, pero sobra kasi dito, hindi zero billing, i-bypass nyo na lang ako. Pwede natin pagyabang eh, na ang bypass kasya. O paano ngayon mga kailangan ng cesarean? Tapos pupunta dun sa mga ospital na zero billing, puno. So wag muna sila manganak. That's why there's frustration here. You don't give us straight answers eh.
Thank you very much. But, healthcare is really complex. And
No,
health
you're
financing
making it
is
complex.
even
It's
more
simple.
complex. To simplify it to averages will make us create many errors.
Okay.
The standard deviation for an average will be wrong because different people will have different complications and different people will have different costing
Sir.
in terms of care. So when you use an average, which is what the case rate does, this is exactly what we have.
Sir.
We have a problematic
Sir,
case.
don't
That's
talk-
why we're
don't-
going to the DRGs.
I know what I'm
the
saying.
DRGs are more specific in terms of reimbursement. And most countries have gone to a DRG payment system. Thailand, in fact, we're copying the DRG system of Thailand because they offered it for us free. If we copy the DRG of the US, they're asking us to pay. So the DRG is the direction to be able to pay patients more but accurately
Sir.
and without fraud.
Sir, walang problema yon. Walang problema na shift DRG, walang problema magbayad, kopyahin nyo doon. Ang problema, 2017 pa, in the meantime, magsasuffer yung mga tao dahil walang pambayad at kung ano-ano sinasabi natin sa kanila. And don't tell me about complications. Because wala ka pa dyan, hindi ka pa chairman ng PhilHealth, meron ng rule yan eh. Pagka bypass, no complication, eto yung babayad. Hindi kasama complication. Hindi ganun yung sistema dati. Ang sistema dati, bypass, no complication, eto yung bayad. Kung may complication, may dagdag yun. So, ngayon yung lulituin nyo kami na may complication. Kaya nga nakalagay dito, 660 to 960. I'm not proposing that you say this is 750. Kayo mismo nagsabi, 660 to 960. Etong 660 to 960, with complication to o wala?
Excuse me, but
Sir,
I think
just answer
we're
my question,
getting confused because when you start to pay for complications, that's called the fee for service rate. We're going away from the concept
Sir, that's not
of
what I'm
universal
talking
health
about.
coverage. By law, it should be no copay. So that's what we're going to talk about. Should there be an amount of copay, and should the copay disappear? Because insurance will always pay what its money has in the bank. You cannot just keep increasing and then ask the complications to be paid. So the fairer way to, and many systems have studied this very well. So we're following what the other countries have done.
No,
to
that's
have a
not the issue
successful
here.
UHC.
That's not the issue. The issue is what you're promising.
Averaging
Excuse me, Mr.
is
Secretary.
erroneous.
Excuse me, Mr. Secretary. You're not answering the questions I'm asking you, and we're interrupting each other. I will listen to you, you listen to me. Okay? What I'm telling you is we cannot promise people then not deliver. We cannot tell people no balance tapos may balance. That's why klinaklaro ko dito. And what I'm telling you is that even before, ang amount sa case rate, halimbawa sinabi cesarean or bypass, hindi kasama doon ang complication. So kung iniiba nyo ngayon at ginagawa nyong complicated, that's up to you. But kailangan klaro yung sabihin natin sa tao. That's why I'm asking you a specific question. Etong bypass, 660 to 960 Z benefits package. Does that include kung meron complication sa kanyang bypass o wala? That's a yes or no question.
It's supposed to. Yes. Yes, it includes. Because now we're also zero balance billing.
It includes?
It includes. If they're in basic accommodation, it's included. We've discharged patients with leptospirosis from NKTI, 2 million pesos, zero. We've taken care of heart patients in heart center with complications.
No, no.
Zero.
Sir, you're
so
talk-
it's included
No,
in the zero balance.
You're talking about the DOH. Nililito nyo na naman kami. Ito nga, 660 to 960. Di ba, PhilHealth to. So, at tinatanong ko lang to, etong 660 to 960.
This is a Z benefit package.
Yes,
Z benefit package has a pre-approval. So you have to actually go to it, so the chances of having a complication are actually less. So what happens is, if there is a patient that wants to get a Z benefit package, they go to the
Sige.
PhilHealth, ask for the pre-approval, and then if they're approved for that Z benefit package, it will be done in a hospital that is accredited for Z benefit package.
Okay, so,
So not all hospitals have Z benefit packages. PhilHealth accredits them.
Yes. So, ang haba-haba, hindi mo pa rin sinagot tanong ko eh. So, if patient A goes to heart center, pre-approved, okay, walang complication, 660, no problem, babayaran, di ba? No complication, 960 ang billing, babayaran, di ba? Oh, for one reason or the other, nagkaroon ng complication, naging 1.5 million. Babayaran ba yung mahigit sa 960? Hindi.
Zero balance is applied for all patients admitted in basic accommodation.
Okay. So,
if
yes.
this patient
Sir,
is Z balance,
yes or no lang eh.
Wait, I will tell. If
Sir,
this patient
sorry,
is
sir.
Z benefit,
Excuse me, sir.
they are
Hindi
admitted
tayo
in basic
matatapos
accommodation, and they will have no copay. It will be zero. But if they are in a pay ward, they will be charged for the complication.
Sir, do you think I'm stupid? Paulit-ulit tayo kanina na
No.
sinabi na natin na ward eh, di ba? Sinabi na natin government hospital, nililinaw ko na eh. Sinabi ko na, kung 960 may complication, yes or no, para matapos tayo. Di ba? Para matapos tayo. Mr. President, I think the Secretary wants to go back tomorrow. Let's just go back tomorrow. Let's have every day na lang to. Simple-simple tanong ko sa iyo eh, para matapos tayo eh. Ayaw mo sagutin eh. Di ba? Tinanong ko sa iyo, heart center. Heart center is a
Heart
government.
center, zero balance.
Oh,
DOH
zero balance.
hospital.
Sir, hindi mo pwedeng yes or no?
I said yes earlier.
Oh, then stop at yes. Okay? Oh, so 960, walang complication, bayad. Sabi mo yes. 1.5 million dahil nagkaroon ng complication, ha? Ano to? Indigent, babayaran dahil zero billing. Okay, lipat ka ngayon sa private hospital. Naka-charity ward. Walang complication. The 660 till 960 covered, di ba? Yes, okay. Nagka-complication, 1.5 million. Magkano lang covered?
960.
960 lang.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying from the start. Yung cost mo na to doesn't include complications. So don't tell me kanina na complex kasi to kasi pwedeng may complication. Yung amount mo dito is for basic. So if you do the survey in all the hospitals, then announce to people, eto yung rules. Kung government hospital, ganito. Kung private, ganito. Ilan kami dito? Si Senator JV, nakailan amendment na yung PhilHealth? We were here then. So we know the law. We know na kulang ng pera. Hindi yun yung issue. Ang issue, chairman po kayo ng PhilHealth, hindi nyo ginagawa yung survey. And then sasabihin nyo ma-migrate, pilot pa lang, next year pa lang. So in the meantime, each and every one of our constituents na may problema, hindi makapagpagamot. Oh, now answer me. With the zero billing, ilan lang ang kasya sa government hospitals natin? Ilan ang beds ng ating government hospital? Na basic na sasabihin nyo. Total.
90% of the total public beds in the
And how
DOH
many
hospitals.
public beds do we have? Excuse me, sir. I'm asking the secretary. Excuse me. Sir Secretary, you mean you don't know that? That's basic info.
I keep changing because there are hospitals that increase their bed capacity by law. So the number is not
Sir,
a fixed number.
By law and actual, there are certain things that daily you have to know. And nasa fingertips mo yan. No coaching. I am testing the secretary precisely because I want to know if he's diligent on this or not. You don't have to give me the exact. You can give me a ballpark. Oh, so more or less, ilan ang bed capacity natin? Sir, Mr. Sergeant of Arms, pakitanggal yung naka-black na jacket. Sinabi ko na no coaching eh. Please leave the room.
So it's probably about 800.
Okay guys, yun lang ang video natin for today. At don't forget to follow, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. At marami pong salamat sa inyong lahat. God bless everyone. I love you all. Bye-bye.